guys, let's do some abs. This is a great workout to just do alone or to add on to the end of a cardio workout or a strength workout. But it's gonna be about 10 or 15 minutes of abs, some of my favorite exercises. We're gonna do these exercises in different positions. We'll do some on planks, some on our back, and let's get started. So I like to start out with just hugging the knees in and just kind of maybe rocking side to side. Just kind of getting ready for the workout. Your abs are gonna be in the whole time. You wanna do these with your breath. You never wanna hold your breath. We're also gonna work the whole core. So not just crunches, we're gonna be on our stomachs, and we're gonna do some Supermans and things like that to really strengthen the lower back, which is part of the core. All right, so we're gonna start with our feet down, and then these are gonna get kind of harder as we go. So my feet are down. I know you really can't see my feet, but they're flat. You're gonna have your hands behind your head and you're gonna pulse. Abs are in nice and tight. You wanna really engage the legs here. I know that sounds a little funny, but you really wanna press into your heels, really engage the whole body here. Hold it up. Kind of get a feel for how high you can hold it up. You want to stay off the shoulder blades. Hands are always light when they support the head. And we're going to take it side to side. If this feels too fast for you, you can slow it down. Really getting that rotation. Lead with the shoulder here. And we're going to add a crunch to the center. So it's and up. So we're gonna go to the side, come up. We'll do these slow to start. Now, what happens here is you can kind of get lazy and press into the shoulder blades a little more. Really try to stay on the tips of the shoulder blades. So it's not a lot of movement. We're gonna pick this up. So it's side, center, side, center, side. Really nice big lift to the center. Hands are just there to support the head. Now we're going to keep this going, but we're going to take our legs up to tabletop. So take them up. Again, hands are still nice and light. Anytime you need a break, take one. Now we're going to add a little bicycle move on the twist. That's out. So we're just extending that leg. Still with that lift to the center. You're really staying up nice and high here. There's not much down movement. Now just the bicycle. Shoulder to knee. I'm going to move this towel out of the way. Now you can have your legs up here as you extend, but as long as your back stays flat, really get those legs down there and really go to that full rotation. Now we're going to hold it to one side. Hold. Other side. Now, my leg is lifted off the ground. So you can do this with the leg, this leg on the ground. This makes it a little harder because you're really holding the abs in nice and tight and you're holding that back flat. Just holding for a few counts and switch. And hug your knees into your chest. Hug them in. You can hug behind the knees here. Lift that head up. Good job. All right, we're gonna flip over and we're gonna be on our stomachs. Move this back a little bit so you can see it a little more. All right, so we're gonna come down. Now, we're gonna go for a little swim. So you're gonna keep the head, neck, and shoulders up. We're gonna go right into the advanced version, and we're just gonna swim. Also works the glutes a little bit. So you're keeping the hips down, the ribs down, but your chest is lifted and your legs are lifted. So I like to do these with the arms out in front, but if you want, you can hold here and just move the legs. Just reach through the crown of the head. You're gonna keep that neutral gaze forward. Keep your core in tight. I know it sounds a little weird, but you gotta pull your core in tight here. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Sit the hips back into child's pose. So just take a nice little stretch here. And then I like to bring the hips in. I'm gonna try to stay in camera range right here. Give a little stretch to the core. All right, we're gonna go on to our elbows. So just an elbow plank, and we're just gonna hold and we're gonna rock forward and back. That's all it is. Abs are in nice and tight. You're trying to keep those hips down. This feels good on the feet too. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, sit back, take that quick stretch. Come on back. Good work. And we're gonna go back to our backs. This kind of makes it go fast too. When you switch it up, we're gonna do some reverse curls. All right. So we're gonna take the head, neck, and shoulders up. We're gonna do a version that gives you a little bit of a help, a little bit momentum, and then we're gonna take that momentum out. So you're gonna take your right leg up, lift the hips, lift the hips. You're gonna stay in that crunch position, head lifted, chest lifted. So if you're just starting out, this is gonna give you a little help to get the hips up. Works upper and lower abdominals. Now, when you're ready, take that leg extension out of it and just lift those hips. You can see it's a little bit harder already. But if you need it, do it, that's fine. Notice you're lifting the hips up. You're not kicking the legs up. So you want to keep those heels down. Again, if it's too hard, go to that single leg. That's a good way to kind of build up to this. Now the nice thing with this one, you can take it to a little twist here while you're lifting the legs up straight. Two more. We're gonna hold it to the center, hold everything, lift those legs up, and we're gonna double time these lifts. Up, up, up. Notice I'm really not adding anything with this. You don't wanna add that momentum. So again, you can do this with that slower version, one leg at a time. And I like to just hold the head, neck, and shoulders up for these. To make it a little harder, move those legs away. That's gonna make it harder. The more you're here, the easier it's gonna be. So you wanna feel almost like resistance here. You can put your hands here, push, that makes it a little harder. 8, 7. We're gonna do one center, one twist. So it's center, twist, center, twist. See how I'm moving those knees on an angle? And I like to move my upper body away from the direction of the knees. So I get that little twist in the obliques, up. Not really lifting that big here, but I'm really feeling those lower abdominals. Center, twist. So you're just rotating those knees. One of my favorites here. One more set. Lead with that shoulder. Now come to the center and hold both hips up. Hold both legs up. So you're gonna hold it here and we're just gonna twist. So this one's, your hips are up and you're really just working those obliques. And if you wanna add that upper body twist, it makes it a little harder. Keep those hips up. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug them in. Head up. Good job. All right. Grab a weight. All right. This is one of my favorites. It's a full sit-up with a weight. And you can take the legs out a little bit more. It makes it a little easier. I'm gonna have my feet planted to make it a little harder. So I like to press up overhead. You're gonna take one weight, you're gonna come down to the tips of the shoulder blades, come up, push. So feet on the floor is gonna be a little harder. Now, if you want to here, you can add a little twist. That's fine too. Notice my head doesn't go down, my shoulder blades stay up, my gaze stays right at that weight. Again, with the feet down, it's gonna be harder. You can extend those legs. Also getting a nice little shoulder workout. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Flip around. We're going to be in a high plank. How are we doing? So this one, you're going to be in a high plank. We're going to go knee to the outside of your elbow, okay? Try not to do this with a rock forward and back. You're gonna really try your best to keep the body still, work that oblique. You're also gonna get a little inner thigh workout here. I'm gonna move, I think you guys can see. All right, hands under your shoulders. We're gonna go side, side. Now you don't wanna go too fast here. Keep those hips down. You're really gonna feel that oblique crunch out right there. So what I was saying about that rocking, sometimes the body just takes the path of least resistance and it will help get that knee there by rocking forward. We don't want to do that. So if you need to, just sit into child's pose. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Woo. Come forward, take that little stretch through the abdominals. Shoulders down. Breathe. Really pull those abdominals in on that one. All right. One of my favorites. This one's a great one for the obliques. You're gonna take one leg forward, one leg back. You're gonna lift up as much as you can through the center here. I'm gonna hold a weight as an option to make it harder, but you don't have to do that. You're gonna stay lifted, you're gonna lift this leg and pulse it up. You're gonna feel it right here. Now, if it's difficult, you're gonna take your fingertips forward. But what you don't wanna do is lean like that, okay? You're really just using this as a stepping stone to get to here. This is gonna be hard to do because it's hard to fight from falling over. All right, so if you want, you can hold a fitness ball or a yoga block or a weight and do the same thing. Ooh, you're also working that outer and inner thigh a little bit. Keep those abs tight here. Now hold it up and take it back, back, slow. The knee is still bent. The knee and ankle are parallel. These are a little bit harder. You're gonna get some glute work in here. It's not a bad thing. 4 more, 4, 3. We're gonna put it together with the lift, nice and slow. Here we go. Up, back, up. These are slow. So we did those pulses to start because those are a lot easier. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down, take that weight down. Now, I like to do a little stretch to the side here. So I'm gonna move it, bring your elbows down, or you can bring it all the way down. Walk it up. We have that other side to do, right? Hope it's nice out where you are. It's nice and sunny here. I'm just gonna get a quick sip of water. This is our last exercise, by the way. All right, so we're gonna take it right here. Now remember, you don't have to hold that weight. Again, you can be right here. Now if you have tight hips, it might be a little uncomfortable. You can always come down to your elbow and do these, but try to do it here, even if you need to adjust those feet and take it forward a little bit. All right, pulse. I'm gonna move over so you guys can see me. So remember, we're gonna start with the little pulses. This might be fine for you, or this. If you wanna make it harder, hold on to that weight, keep going. Try to keep that knee and ankle parallel. You are feeling those obliques. We're gonna slow it down, press it back. Now you're also getting a little inner and outer thigh. Remember, each side is gonna be different. I feel like this side's a little harder for me, so I may drop the weight out because I don't wanna get hurt just to say I did the reps the same. You wanna really listen to that body. So we have 2 sides. Usually one feels a little different through either injury or just the way you carry yourself. 2 more, we're gonna put it together with the lift. Up, we only have 8 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4. These are great. 3, this is a Pilates move. 2, last one. And bring it down, good job. Take that stretch over to this side. Come on up, good job. All right, let's just bring it down. Hug those knees into your chest. You can roll side to side. Lift your head up. All right, you're gonna uncross the legs. You're gonna roll it back down. I'm gonna move this weight out of the way. Arms out to the side, bring your knees to one side. Now you can have a pillow, so if it's too much on your low back, you don't have to bring those legs down as far. You can have a pillow or a yoga block here, or a rolled up towel. You want to keep those shoulders on the ground. This is a nice stretch, not only for the obliques and the low back, but you're going to feel it all the way down to that IT band. Bring it in, other side. Again, one side might be a little bit better than the other. You might have better range of motion. So it's important to find those differences and take a little bit extra time on those sides that are a little tighter. Just bring those legs back, hug your knees into your chest, roll it up. Let's just take a little stretch for the hamstrings here. Shake those legs out, bring it forward. Come on up, take one leg across. Keep this hand close to the back. Give a little twist here, press that knee inside. Breathe into your stretch, other side. You want to feel as though you're wringing out a towel through your internal organs. This is a yoga move and it feels great, and you really flush out your toxins when you try to just go a little further, even if you can't really see it, but you can feel it. Just make sure this hand isn't back here. Really bring it in close, open up that chest. You'll know it when you're going deeper. And release it. Good job, everybody. Well, have a great day. I hope you use this segment as either an add-on or just a standalone ab routine. It's a great way to strengthen the core from different angles, different exercises, and I hope you have a great day.